Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back here for another astro-gravitational report. That is going to be for August 26th. Interesting that throughout the day, as the movement of the moon, it's going to be so interesting during the day. But almost at 11 o'clock, the moon, it's going to begin to trine the sun. That is going to be the time that your intuition is going to be talking to you that you can't go without authority. The authority needs intuition, and the intuition needs the authority to organize things for acting. So cannot be at just one thing. One cannot be go with the other. 11 o'clock energies, if you pay attention, they're very beautiful. They will continue to be beautiful pretty much. But over the time, that energy is going to be coming in a little bit earlier, and then it's going to begin to come in more often, more towards us. So what happening is that the moon, the divine energies with Uranus is going to be very powerful. So the universe is going to be talking to you. The question is are you listening to it? There is going to be some interesting hours there. Be mindful about this 8 o'clock energies. I mean, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Energies in particular. Because at 3 o'clock, midheaven is with Mars, but the ascendant is with the moon, and those energy usually talks about highly anticipated actions in there. Other than that, the day is going to be kind of like generally okay. But let me go through the hours, and I can give you some little bit of heads up. You guys know at 6 o'clock in the morning, this is pretty much the same rising time. Even though that at 6 o'clock in the morning, the sun is still below the horizon. There, you're going to feel these divine energies between Pluto and Neptune at the end of Leo. The wisdom still going to be coming in towards you. Midheaven is with Uranus. That is going to be the universe talking in there within. Currently, the moon is going to be in divine energies with Jupiter, not yet with Uranus. It is all about growth. The moon is interesting of that growth. The moon is interesting of that growth of who, though? She's trining Venus. So, talking about those, this is going to be the feminine energies looking at what they need to grow. Currently, what do they need to be? You also may be going to experiencing a lack of finances. You're going to experience a lack of love. It's like the whole world crashing. No, it's not crashing. It's crashing the wrong thinking of what it is. You may be pushing, you may rush things, you may getting in there, but a lot of reset, a lot of setbacks, a lot of revaluations, guys, and that energy is going to be given. Keep increasing on it, because we're expecting pretty soon Uranus to go turn retrograde. So with those retrogrades, they could be very, very powerful. If you guys want me to do a live and discuss the energies, let me know. We can arrange it here. Please comment below in the comments. And that is gonna be within. But these energies, they've been for a while. You may be tired of this, you may be going in this, but that is it, the journey. But the journey, it is about this. You to unlearn what you learned wrong so you can learn the new things. Because if you don't unlearn, how would you learn the new things? It's not gonna happen. So talking about the 7 or 8 o'clock energies, mostly the midheaven is going to be opposing the moon. That is going to be this intuition, and the moon is squaring Mercury retrograde. Try not to act or send nasty messages or receive nasty messages. How are you going to react in there? Make yourself higher above this so you can see What is those messages are giving it to you? If you're in the lower energies, try not to do anything crazy, anything out of anger, agitations, pressures of these energies. Because Mercury, it is opposing Neptune. And usually this is the time when you don't see the effect of communications or wrongdoing, talking about hands. So be mindful about those energies. At 10 o'clock, all that energy is going to be transferring from Gemini into Cancer. Don't bring in this kind of like energy into your family. This is the worst thing that you can do about it. Or if the family members have something within you, or the family situations from within you, you don't need that. The family is there to support you, not to drag you down. And if you look at it, that midheaven is going to be teaching you on these valuable lessons in there. At the same time, midheaven, it is sextile the sun, and it's trining Saturn. But Saturn is in divine energies with who? With Mars. You're going to feel these energies of Mars beginning in the divine again with Saturn. He's going to be learning the divine energies in the relationship. He's going fast. Some of you is going to feel these divine masculine energies like fast paced improve. But when you go fast, you may missing something. So be mindful about this. So talking about 10 o'clock, the energy is going to be a little shifting. Talking about midheaven, it's going to be at Cancer. That is going to be the beauty of the family energies. You're designing this from within. And what I'm talking about this is the moon is going to be in divine energies with the midheaven and Jupiter. Beautiful energies for Venus to learn her intuitions, what it's telling it. It's like if something doesn't work out, that's mean it was not meant to be. Don't push, don't rush. If something is not there, that doesn't mean things. If something didn't happen and I didn't get the money that I was expecting, then guess what? It wasn't meant to be at this time, in present time. If you cannot get something, that's mean you have to get to work. And that is a lot of evaluations that you're gonna be getting at. But those energies, guys, that they're teaching, they're about growth, personal growth. Because if you look at it, Jupiter is squaring Venus. It's like, listen, you have not grown, you have not mature. Where do you think you're going? You need to look someplace else. So here is the moon. It's connecting to Jupiter. That energy is coming back into Jupiter, back to the moon. And then the intuition says, like, here, this is how you grow. Usually that is related into the mother, is teaching the daughter of what he needs to be growing. But what is going to teaching? The same thing over and over of the old generations and tricks and magics, how to manipulate, or is going to teach it how to cooperate in life. That is going to be a lessons for both mother and a daughter at the same time. So at 11 o'clock, midheaven, it goes into 2 degrees of Leo. That is going to be divine energies with Saturn. Lessons has to be learned. I mean, cannot be unlearned, but the ascendant is at 27 degrees of Libra. That is a divine energies with Neptune there. The things are continuing going on. The things are moving. Pretty much until 12 o'clock, those energies going to be focus of Venus there. That is going to be probably the time when the Venus is going to be like aha moment. This is what moms were talking about, or this is what my intuitions was talking about. This is what I need to evaluate. This is what I need to do. I wasn't mature on this. I wasn't mature on that. Learning process. You go back in time. What I have learned wrong in the past, that affecting my future. Because what I learned wrong in the past, I did some actions at some point, and those actions leading to the present of this current moment. Something happened. I need to reevaluate. So 1 o'clock it's coming. That is a direct oppositions with Saturn. Midheaven is together with the Sun. The authority is facing down. That is the only one aspect currently the Sun has. You still feel like restricted. Yes, Saturn says like, you think you got the answers of all? No, you didn't. You still can come in and try to heal everything by pushing, rushing, or settle things? No. You think you know more than the doctors? No, you don't. That is like the patient who is is in the hospital and tells the doctors, "Hey, could you give me this and this because I know what this is?" And the doctor is looking at him and like, "No, you don't need that." And you're like, "What?" But I'm the patient, so I know what's wrong with me. No, you don't. You're in the hospital. The doctor knows what's wrong with you, not what's in your mind. And this is going to be a pretty tough lesson for some of the people with stubbornness. If you're so stubborn, you're going to learn the lessons in there. Ascendant is at the rising energies. They're going to be at Scorpio, shadow side. But this shadow side first is going to be for Venus, and then is going to be moving into the sun later on with this shadow energy. But take a look at it at 2 o'clock. Midheaven is going to be with Mercury retrograde. Beautiful energies with Uranus, beautiful energies with Jupiter, beautiful energies with Pluto. The kite is in the focus. You have to do something new. You have to reevaluate something new. You have to talk new way. It's coming. But before the new way is coming, you have to what? Delete the old. And what are you going to be doing? Are you going to be cleaning up yourself and keep the relationship, or are you just going to abandon the relationship and then you are thinking like, okay, I'm going to get a new fresh start? Well, fresh start with the old mind, it's not going to happen. It's the same thing, like you're trying to open up a new doors with the same keys. Ain't going to happen. Lessons of Mercury retrograde. So here is talking about the 3 o'clock, and that 3 o'clock, the rising energies, they're going to be focused. It's like, hey, the problem is coming. And you're like, oh, come on. What kind of problem? Of course, you're trying an old key in there to a new door. It's telling you in there, but you don't listen, right? So midheaven is in Libra. It is right there. It's in divine energies with Saturn. It's telling you, hey, that's where the restrictions are. Change your mindset. So working out with this, about 4 o'clock, there's going to be these beautiful divine energies between the midheaven and Libra, together with the moon that it's right now begins to have and shift that divine energies from Jupiter to Uranus. And you're going to see this shift. Divine learnings for divine balance from within. You never listen to divine, then you gotta have the divine energies in there. You caught up that energies, guys. It's gonna help you a lot. I'll be honest with you. It's gonna help you a lot as long you listen it from within. So later on at 5 and 6, there's gonna be a purging time. That is gonna be this beautiful kite, this time created though from in the bottom. There is Uranus. And it goes into the Mercury retrograde and Pluto, and on the top, it is a midheaven. Your inner work. Delete the old programs. Delete the what is not truth. Delete the lies, the manipulations, and so on. Confessions, anybody? You're probably going to be learning that the confessions is the one that tells you how you're purging your soul out. All right, so 7 o'clock it's coming, not much interesting compared to the more interesting part. 8 o'clock. Here is, the time comes in. You're going in, you're trying things, and they don't work out. Why? Why did they don't work out? The intuition is squaring the actions, which is Mars. The intuition is squaring Mercury retrograde, which is communications. The intuition is squaring Neptune, which is your inner visions and diving within the mysteries. And none of those are working together. What is it working? The only thing that are working is the double energies, the divine energies with Uranus. And Uranus is entwined with Mercury and Mars. Only through the universe you can push your agenda. You tell your agenda through the universe, the actions happen. You push your own agenda, then things is not gonna go Well, and you already know that. You were warned about it. It's all about changing the mindset. Who's changing your mindset? Your intuition. But you have to authorize that intuition, you to listen to that intuition from within. So 9 o'clock energy and the 10 o'clock, they are going to be more connecting with Capricorn. The 9 o'clock energies, they are going to be a little bit more intense. But as soon as it's crossing in like in a half an hour, in going up towards the 10 o'clock, the energy is going to begin to fly. You're taking that kite again. You're taking these beautifications from within. And even at this time at 10 o'clock, the moon has not even trining yet the sun. But you're going to feel it that something has to be done. That is usually the intuition when the mother has to listen the father. That is when the intuition have to understand to work with the authority. So if you look at it in this case, in there, Mars, he's active, he's doing the right thing, but the feminine energies, which is Venus, Venus has only one aspect, and that is the square with Jupiter. Jupiter told her, don't hurry up. You have not matured for this yet. Hold your horses. Things is going to be lining up for you. Learn that. Reevaluate everything. Observe. And here is that beautiful 11 o'clock energy, guys. Midheaven is together with Pluto. That transformations, these deep transformations that you did today. And the moon is in divine energies with the ascendant and Uranus, because that's what the rising energies is. And now she's begin to trine the sun. But the sun is trining the midheaven. That is at 3 degrees of Aquarius. Taking the new road of Aquarius will be, because those are the divine energies between Virgo and Aquarius. So look at it inside of it. What do you have on those zodiac signs? We're talking about Virgo, we're talking about Aquarius, we are talking about Aries in there. What do you have? What do you have there, especially in the first degree of Aries, the beginning of life? What is that it in there? Take a look. You may find something from within you. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. If you need any personal reading, astro-gravitational report for you, they are available. And pretty soon I will give you some more information in there. But for now, please leave a comment or message me on a Facebook. All right, guys, love you so much. Thank you for listening, and come back tomorrow for another astro-gravitational report, guys. Be loved.